Oh yeah, by the way, I hate any movie, just in case these videos like get popular or whatever and people like really watch them. For any of you viewers out there, if I'll take requests for reviews if you want me to, but I will never review a movie that's starring Dwayne Johnson. Simply put, I hate that son of a bitch. I fucking hate that son of a bitch. I hate any movie he's in, as long as he's a star. You know, I hated Be Cool. He was in that. I hated that because John Travolta sucks. I don't like that movie. I like Get Shorty, though. But anyway, back to the topic. Dwayne Johnson is so bad. Like, he's so bad. Like, why do people like his movies? Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, what is it? The Scorpion King. I'm not mistaken, it grows higher than The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Mummy Returns is the movie it spun off of, and it's also the prequel to the series. It spawned, I mean, not spawned, but it had a higher gross than both those movies. And you know why? It was the first film The Rock starred in as a main character. I mean, he was in The Scorpion King for 5 minutes, and then at the end they had a half The Rock, half Scorpion version of him that was CGI. And that's that went downhill from there. Scorpion King, and then you got Gridiron Gang. Ooh, feel bad for these kids. That's why people like this movie. Fuck those kids. Fucking gangbangers. They should deserve where they're at. Fuck. I mean, it's a good thing that most of them got straight, but I don't want to watch it. It's not interesting. And The Rock as a football coach is as believable as Judi Dench playing a man, which she's done, and it's not believable. You know it's a woman. The Rock. I will never, just know now that I fucking hate his movies, period. So fucking ridiculous. And also another exception, a movie he's in that I like is Fast Five, because I like it despite of him. At every scene he was in that movie, I laughed at him, and not with him, I laughed at him, because I know he was trying to be serious. Came off as pure comedy. You stay the fuck out of my way. No, I will get in your way and I will push you. So fuck you, The Rock. Whatever the fuck. Why is his name The Rock anyway? He's in wrestling. His trademark is, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Obviously to his side hobby as being a chef. I guess. He's a chef. I don't know if he's certified. But then he got that stupid eyebrow. You know, like that. It's fucking retarded. Why do they call him The Rock? There's nothing rocky about him. He's flesh and bone. They should call him The Eyebrow. The Eyebrow Chef. That's what they should call him. That's a pretty badass world wrestling name. That's what I'd go by, because I'm fat. People assume I know how to cook because I'm fat. But I don't eat that much, so fuck them. Anyway. What else do I hate? I'm trying to think. Nicolas fucking Cage. Holy shit. When Sylvester Stallone said he wanted Nicolas Cage in one of the Expendables, I almost shit myself. And then there was a rumor that was going around that he was actually cast. I would have flipped, dude. Oh, I was mad. The rumor's not true, of course, now that we revealed it, but Jesus, fucking hate that guy. Nicolas Cage. I mean, his early 90s movies were pretty good, like Honeymoon in Vegas was pretty good. Con Air. Actually, I did like Face Off, but then when I was younger, I'd say about 12 or 13, that's when I didn't care. I just watched movies for the fuck of it. I didn't watch it and just, you know, if it was enjoyable, then I watched it. But now that I'm older, I look at different things. And I watched Face Off last year. I had to turn it off. It pissed me. I just can't watch that movie. You know why though? I think it's because of the mixture of John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, two of the worst actors ever. And then they switch faces, which is like doubling it up. It's literally doubling their bad acting up. It's so bad. I didn't like that movie. Now I don't like it. I used to, but I don't now. Just watching Nicolas Cage act like John Travolta is so funny, dude. Imagine Nicolas Cage if he was in Grease. I'd have... Sandy. That's how I would have said it. Not Sandy. You know, like, Sandy. I'm gonna whisper the whole movie. Fucking guy, Nicolas Cage. Anyway, 2 movies that I'm gonna review. The first movie will be the one I hate. Because I like doing movies I don't like. I like talking about movies I hate because it's just funny. Titanic is the movie I fucking hate. Other people fucking love because they're idiots and they conform to shit. It's like it's a cool thing to like Titanic when it came out. I don't know if it is anymore. But, and you know what's funny is that I don't like the movie. It's not because of the actors. I love the actors. Leonardo DiCaprio makes some really good movies, you know, like Shutter Island or The Departed or, well, J. Edgar sucked. The Aviator was really good. Now I want to see Django Unchained because he's a villain in that. And he's never played one before. He looks pretty fucked up. Kate Winslet's a really good actress. I liked her in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I think that's really the only thing I've cared about that she was in, actually. But she was good in that. Another, you know, the only in the song. Like, wait, real quick. Billy Zane is in that movie as one of the main characters. Why did you do that, James Cameron? Fuck. He's a horrible actor. Not a good actor at all. I watched a movie he was in called, it was a Tales from the Crypt film that came out before Bordello of Blood. Demon Knight, that's what it's called. It's called Demon Knight. And I believe he's the one that played the Demon Knight, and it's not good. He also did The Phantom. That was a horrible movie. You know, the only thing I didn't like him in it, but I liked the movies he was in, was the Back to the Future trilogy. I mean, he was in them, but you never saw him speak. One of Biff's henchmen in all 3 time periods. The 4 time periods, I should say. But, you know, really good actors. Victor Garber's really good. Fuck's that guy's name? Played Gorka in Star Trek 6. David something. Forgot his name. Anyway, he played Billy Zane's bodyguard with that really old dude. He was good in it. Kathy Bates is a pretty good actress. Bill Paxton. The first thing I fucking hated about Titanic was that it was all a story. It was all a story being told by somebody, which is all good and fine. You know, and it's a history movie, but when it comes to something like the Titanic, something so epic in scale and the story is so tragic, you don't want that. You want it to be set in the time, the entire time. You don't want to see Bill Paxton talking to a lady who's probably already dead and they're just moving her mouth. And she's so old. I think they're just sitting there with like a wire to her mouth and moving it around, like animatronics or something. I think she was fucking dead the whole time. You know, and then she starts talking about fucking Leo DiCaprio, and I'm like, that's creepy as shit. And I also hate the movie because of what I hate when they do this in movies. And I'm not going to include Pocahontas here because that's a Disney movie. They're idiots. I don't like it when a movie about history, something major in history, and they make it the backstory. They title it what it's about. They title it Titanic because it's where it takes place. When I first saw the title, I was like, hey, sweet, this is going to be about the Titanic. It is not about the Titanic. It's about Jack and Rose, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet's characters. And it's not about the ship at all. And it's about their love story. Like, it's like a Romeo and Juliet remake on the ship. And Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty good at doing that because he did Romeo and Juliet like the year before, I think, or the year after, something like that. Anyway, you know, rich girl falls in love with the poor man. It's fucking retarded. Get over that shit. And the whole time, and they've got 1,000 other people in there whose life stories are 10 times more interesting, and they go by these 2 fake people. And then the ship sinks. Oh yeah, that's great. Oh, that's a big climax. And you know what? Fuck that movie. Let's call it Titanic. No, they shouldn't have. They should have. Oh, God. I'd rather watch a documentary about it. And then the worst part is they literally came out with a sequel. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Disney came out with a movie called Ghosts of the Abyss. Okay, and it's about, nobody acts in it at all. James Cameron, a scientist, and Bill Paxton, an actor. The fuck did he go with him? They go on in a private submarine. It looks like it's just so cramped. I don't see how they would have done this, but they go down and then they just search the wreckage of the Titanic in 3D. What the fuck? Why? In 3D. Fucking. They need to get a director out there who knows how to make a good history movie, just like Pearl Harbor. Let's call it Pearl Harbor. Make it take place in Pearl Harbor for 10 minutes. I should have called it not Pearl Harbor. It takes place in like California, then Japan, and something happens in Pearl Harbor. We don't know. You know, it's a love triangle between Ben Affleck, Kate Beckinsale, and Josh Hartnett. And that's what it's about. It's about that. The only time you see Pearl Harbor is when it actually gets attacked. And I guess in the movies it takes 10 minutes to attack Pearl Harbor, not like what had 3 hours or whatever they took. I don't know. Fucking retarded. And both those movies spawned two singers who aren't bad because I can't sing. I'm not going to say they're bad singers because I can't sing. But they're mediocre at best. And they come out with songs that come out with a hit movie. So their songs are instantly hits because people are like, oh, this movie's excellent. Those songs must be also. You know, Faith Hill and Celine Dion. Faith Hill did the song for, you know, Pearl Harbor. And Celine Dion did that piece of shit from fucking Titanic. My heart will go on. Or whatever. And I think Faith Hill was talking about fucking Ben Affleck in her song. I don't know. But anyway. The main reason why I hate Titanic... Oh yeah, I love Titanic for this reason. That son of a bitch died at the end. God damn. End the drama. Damn, he should have fucking died earlier in that movie. He should have gotten shot by that dude. That's what it should have been. Fucking Titanic. I hate the movie, mainly because it claims itself to be a history film, and it's not. James Cameron, I love you as a director, but fuck your Titanic movie. Fuck it up. Fuck Ghost of Abyss, too. What the fuck is the point in that, making that movie? Stupid. Oh, and I love the fact that you get to see Kate Winslet's boobies. Her blue blues. Her titty bitties.